Alright. Hello everyone. It's time to play some Ball Pit. Alright. See if we got the YouTube comments working. Didn't seem like that went through. Let's do another test message. There we go. Second one worked. Alright, cool. See how the audio's looking. Let's do an audio test. Testing, audio testing, audio testing, audio testing. Let's do another test message. Seems good enough. Alright. Let's get to rolling. Okay, actually, let's turn the AC down a little bit first, because it's going to get warm in here. Because every time I stream, I always forget about it. Alright, let's start off with harvesting. This kind of building I got to finish building first. Let's just do this. Very good. Y'all did excellent work there. Okay. Let's get to a run. And I think we'll start today with the warrior going into the fungal forest. Because that's the next level up for me. I really like the song on this level. I have not played this level a whole lot yet, so if there's any gimmicks here, they're still fresh to me. Let's see. I like the explosion one. Let's get that. Looks suspicious. So yeah, this game is clicking a lot of the right buttons in my brain. I've got boxes to check. I've got some good music. I've got a little farm sim. I've got lots of gameplay creativity. Like mixing up my my fusions here. I like the visual style of the game. Not a whole lot I don't like about this game yet. Come on, there we go. Okay. Getting a little overwhelmed here pretty quick though. On this here level here. Need some more level ups. Lasers would be helpful. There we go, now we're starting to snowball a little bit. Do I want another laser upgrade? I guess I do, but also I kind of like the idea. I actually have not been streaming on Twitch lately, Peyton. Just been focusing on the old YouTube. Mainly because I wasn't really focusing on the Twitch channel a lot. And I wasn't streaming enough to make Twitch like a consistent thing. And if I had to pick one, I would pick YouTube. I didn't want to just stream. I feel like I was, you know, just inherently takes more internet juice to stream the two things. Unless I used like this one website called Restream, and I would stream to that, and then that would stream the website to the two. It just wasn't a good solution. So I just dedicated to just doing YouTube streaming. I've enjoyed that since. I think that's worked out better for me. I'm not feeling super powerful yet. I feel like I'm going to lose this run pretty quick. Like I haven't been getting a whole lot of level ups. Come on. There we go, right in the gap right there. That's just what I needed, actually. Yeah, we're gonna lose here pretty quick. This is the newest level I have, so it's probably a little hard for me right now unless I upgrade some stuff. That was a quick one. Ahoy, Kelly. Thanks for stopping by. Kitty cats are both sleeping on the bed right now, I think. At least Gus was. Build this spa? Where do I want to build the spa at? I guess here, and then we're going to rearrange a little bit. So I can move this there, move this unbuilt spa. Come on. Move that there. Definitely squeeze that here. Can I squeeze it like that? Interesting, okay. Let's move this there for now. I need to expand this area. Too much going on here. Can I do more upgrades? Okay, sure, let's upgrade my university. And the Exorcist, of course. What is this place called? Oh, well, it's getting upgraded. Upgrade everything. Add a wheat. Okay. Nice little shot in there. What's up, Tyler? Thanks for stopping by. I am... Oh, I snuck out. I'm in the harvesting section between runs. Okie dokie. Let's jump into another run. It wants me to use the Repentant for some extra gold, so we'll do that. Or is it... No, it actually wants me to use the Cogitator. I think I built every... Let's go to the Fungal Forest again. Tyler, I checked, and I am like 7 chapters away from finishing Dark Deity. So maybe after I finish that, maybe I can start Pokemon sometime this week. Hearing you talk about it so much. Just like I kind of expected this was going to happen, Tyler. I figured once we did the podcast and you started talking about it, I was going to want to play it. And that was right. I do want to hop in. I'm getting some of that FOMO. So, might hop into that sometime this week. So this character's gimmick is he's so smart that he picks all of the upgrades himself, and you don't get to pick the upgrades. So it's kind of like a challenge. You kind of have to just like play to whatever build the computer thinks it wants to do. Sometimes it makes good choices, sometimes it doesn't. But it makes for some interesting choices at least, because it picks stuff I wouldn't normally pick. Let's go to main mission 24 and the bigger story elements are coming together. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I really like Pokemon Legends Arceus, so like, if this has any of that flavor, I'm gonna have a good time. I like running around the big open world in Arceus, the open worlds, plural, open zones, or you want to call them in Arceus so much. I just wonder if it's gonna like, this game's gonna feel not as fun because of that, because it's not as open. But then again, I do just like running around and catching stuff. That's like the main draw for me, so maybe I'll still get the itch. I think I could get this now. I'll probably mix something together. What are we gonna get? Yes, the Vampire Lord. Phone does this. I really like this little track to this area. So yeah, there's 3 bosses in each level. I guess 2 mini bosses and 1 final boss. This is the first mini boss for this area. You can see on the right where you're at in the level, in the auto-scrolling. So each exclamation point is a boss, or a mini boss rather, and the end is obviously the last boss. And the game stops auto-scrolling when it gets to the last boss of an area. For alligators, 10 levels over-leveled. That sounds about right. That game, do you feel like everyone's over-leveled in that game, Tyler? Because I know, doesn't everything level up together? Do you feel like you've been like really over-leveled for the game? Or do you switch stuff out enough where it hasn't been as noticeable? Because that's kind of my problem with like modern Pokemon in general, is I feel like I'm always super over-leveled. And I get it. Yada yada yada. It's supposed to be easy for everyone to play, I get it. I feel like I'm always super over-leveled in Pokemon these days. I have to like go out of my way to like switch stuff out to not stay over-leveled. And or just seek out really hard stuff early while I'm under-leveled. Pretty much I've been switching up a lot of my main party trying to get evolutions to fill the decks. Okay, so that sounds like what I'll probably end up doing, because I'll keep my starter, and then I'll cycle stuff in, and they'll inherently be under-leveled, but it will also help me fill up the decks. It sounds kind of like exactly what I would want to do. The Freeze Ray. So I made it a little further this time. This build seems to be doing better than the last one. I guess the computer knew what it was doing. Come on. Let's get a little close down here. Second mini boss. This is probably where I'm going to lose. There's normally a pretty big difficulty spike in the levels. If you can get to the second mini boss, you can only make it to the last boss. In my experience so far. Seem to go down pretty quickly, so that's a good sign. I'm low on health though. $88 cost. Nice. Out of, like you said, like 240 or something like that. Gotta get those numbers up, Tyler. Find out. This game can be a little overwhelming sometimes, just like you kind of lose track of what's going on. You just kind of dodge things that are colored red. Which I guess that's how bullet hells work sometimes. $241. Yeah, so you're a little over a third of the way there. That's pretty good. Build seems to be pretty good, at least for the regular enemies. Got all the pink plushies so I can farm crystals more efficiently for all the mega stones because there's a mega dex too. Oh, that's neat. I like that there's a mega dex. Give me plenty of boxes to check off, and I will check off your boxes. I've got a sickness when it comes to that. Come on, get that guy. There you go. I would like it if I could get this iron ball leveled up one more time. Before I get the, I gotta grab that before it goes away. Okay, everything's maxed out now. Yeah, so Tyler, are there lots of collectibles in the game, or is it just those plushies? Are they pretty well hidden, or are you kind of just finding them all by, like, just kind of normal gameplay? Use one of the little swirly things to evolve my balls here. It's like 4 empty level ups already. That's not very good. Boss coming. I would really like it if I could get a upgrade. Is this the boss? Just a bunch of mushrooms? The shroom swarm? It's gotta turn into something. Could be a satisfying boss though. If you really get a good combo going. That's scary. What's going on here? Unless this has like another form, this is a pretty easy boss for a level. Just a bunch of regular enemies. Well, I guess none of the bosses have been too terribly hard yet. Poor little mushrooms. I guess that was it. I've unlocked the Iron Fortress and the Shroom Trophy. This Cogitator, I win like pretty much every time with him. Even though like I didn't think the computers would pick good classes, apparently they do, because I win a lot with this guy. Well, does this game have a proper end? Yeah, Craig, there is a I'll just go to the play option. Well, I'll just show you real quick. There's a last level, yes. So I'm assuming when I get to this last level, there will be a proper end. I am trying to restore Balbalon to its proper glory. So, I'm assuming at the end I will restore Balbalon and will win. You have to go to Philly tomorrow? That sucks, Tyler. I'm sorry. You're doing our country proud with your, what do you call it? Jury duty. Increase your starter ball to level 2. That's pretty good. I want that. And the Iron Fortress. Where should I put that? Can I put it right here? No. Can I reorganize a little bit? I need to expand, actually. Let's expand our area here. And let's reorganize the village. So we got the Diplomacy Hall, the Spa, what is this? The market. Market will go right here, I guess. The wheelwright, sure, right there. All right, it's good enough. Let's build that iron fortress. Let's reorganize that. Okay, now we'll harvest and build all these buildings. To go to the place, you have to find colorful screws around the map and exchange them. Gotcha. Are the colorful screws around the map well hidden, or are they pretty easy to find? Probably move this to go here for next time. Let's do another harvest just to get these buildings built up real quick. There we go. Oh no, don't miss it. Come on, please. Hit it a few more times. There we go. Okay. I've unlocked the shield bearer. Okay, let's put this back with the other ones. And I guess we can move this. Oh, I know where to put this. Does it have any special effects? Put this guy's house over here in this corner. Looks scary. Most of you can find easily. They're scattered throughout. Some are a little tricky though. Gotcha. I'm assuming at some point there'll be some sort of thing that like shows you how to find them quickly, like points you towards them, I imagine. Well, that sounds good. Alright, let's see what the shield bearer's got. Holds a large shield that bounces back balls that it hit it. Balls deal 100% more damage each time they bounce off the shield. We're gonna check that guy out in the first level. In the boneyard. The Bone X Yard. Everything's so slow with him. Oh gosh. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what do I want? Sure. Because this guy's super slow. That's his gimmick, I guess. The balls at least are super slow. Definitely increase fire rate. Deal damage the first time you get into their melee attack range. Interesting. I'm gonna go with a light ball though. This guy's a little bit too slow for my liking. Cat is meowing outside the door. I have to go put him back in his room in a minute. Very nice. I'm just speeding up a little bit now with my level 3 bow upgrade. Could also speed up his movement speed. That'd probably make this feel better. Let's just do that so it feels a little better. Yeah, it feels better. That wasn't a very good level up. Laser. Let's go with the laser, I guess. Let's put this guy on fast mode because this is going to take too long if we don't. Guess we can increase that. Let's just do that one. Alright, let's do the shuriken. The ninja star, what's it called? The assassin. Very nice. So one thing about this game that I like a lot is every level it shows you every character you beat it with, which just makes me want to beat every level with every character, just so I can have all the checkboxes look real pretty. So that's been helping me use a lot of different characters, mix it up. And I like this knight guy for his bouncing mechanic, but I don't like how slow he feels. Hey, this is called Ball Pit, Ryan. Came out this week. I think it's on Steam. I think it's on everything. I think it's on, I'm playing on Switch, it's on Steam. I think it's on Game Pass. I'm pretty sure it's on PlayStation. It's from Devolver Digital, made by a developer named Kenny Sun. It's like a roguelite, ball bouncer, brick breaker game with some light farming elements in between rounds. You have like a town you upkeep for upgrades. Has permanent upgrades, so the game does get easier as you go, which I tend to like those more. That form of roguelite more, where you're getting permanent upgrades, making the game a little easier. And this game has that, so I'm enjoying it. It's kind of like pinball, in a way. I know you've been playing a lot of pinball games lately. The Assassin Laser Beam. Hell yeah. I need to get some more special balls here. Things are getting dire. Devolver was going bankrupt. I hope 30k concurrent has helped them. Devolver's going bankrupt? I didn't know that. I feel like a lot of Devolver's games do well. I buy pretty much every game Devolver publishes. Or, no, I wouldn't say that. How about this? I buy a lot of their games. I don't want Devolver to go away. Tyler, rank C now? You're getting close to the end? It's all, I mean, it's kind of pixel arty, I guess, Ryan. It's like a, I guess the character model's kind of like a little 3D guy. But yeah, I would call it like, that modern retro look. I'm going for a, I don't know, there's some pixely stuff, like in the character art's all pixel art, but the, I guess the enemies aren't necessarily pixels. I'm gonna lose here pretty soon, unless things get drastically different really quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna lose here. My freaking things in the back just bouncing back and forth. Vertical laser, please. No. I'm a failure. Devolver needs to be protected at all costs. They make so many creative risks with what they publish, and they give us so much good stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, Devolver is just, publisher, but I feel like they find so many good games. I'd be very upset if Devolver went away. Yeah, I was cooked pretty bad there. I made the mistake. I only had one special ball, and that really sealed my fate pretty quickly there. Can I build anything? I need more wheat. Let's farm some wheat here. Actually, real quick, I'll let this my little wheat farmer get to 200 wheat. I'm gonna go grab my cat. I'll show him on stream real quick, and I'm gonna put him away because he's being very loud. So 1 second. Everyone say hello to Gus. He wanted to say hello to the stream very badly, apparently. He's meowing very loudly outside the door. Now he's going to get banished to the other room where he won't be as loud. Alright. Thank you, Gus, for your contribution. Gus really wanted to say hi. That's why he was screaming outside the door for 10 minutes. Alright. Looks like my farmer needs 6 more wheat. I guess I could just... Let's see. It ends so quick. Hello. You almost finished it yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I'm on the 4th area. The fungal farms, whatever it's called. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. Let's just let's farm my wheat here. Can I bounce it that way maybe? Let's try that. Get to the wheat farm area. I'm a failure. There we go. There's some wheat. I feel like I need to increase my farm districts. Can I expand again? Let's expand and let's upgrade our farm situation. I'm not in love with it. We're gonna put all these in the back. Nice little line of these. Why are they not in order? That's disgusting. Put them in order, you heathen. Now we're talking. Okay. This is just a house? What is this? The military academy. Okay. The shoemaker. Let's put that over here. Let's move the whole farm situation this way. Probably get another set of farms there now. Let's get some. Oh, I have no money for my wheat farms. Damn it. Well, next run we'll buy some more wheat farms. A reverse Tetris. I assume there's no mouse control yet. No, so this is a Switch 1 version of the game, and the Switch 2 version is supposed to come later this fall. I have not checked if like the Steam version has mouse controls. It might, and I think this game could be pretty fun with mouse controls. And I would assume, like, I don't know what else they're going to add for the Switch 2 version, because they made it sound like, oh, the Switch 2 version will be coming later, and like I don't know what they would be adding if it wasn't just like mouse controls. So I'm hoping that's what they're adding next. Let's do another run. Wants me to play as the embedded. We'll go to the liminal desert to play with the embedded. So each run it'll pick one that gives you like a gold bonus. I normally just do that. Just go with that one because it helps me get a good variety in. So I just pick like the next level that character has not beaten, and I just do that level. So it's helped me keep the game like fresh and not doing the same level over and over again. Fireball, heck yeah. Let's just upgrade everything real quick. Oh, one level, great, thanks. So the little the rainbow swirly thing you can use to fuse balls together, or if you don't have a fusion available, you can just level up the ones you have. Things have to be max level to fuse them. So like right now, all my balls are level 2 right now, so I can't fuse them yet. They both have to be level 3. So I could get this and just like level them up, and you'll get between, here it says 1 to 5 upgrade levels, and it just rolls the number. I got 4 out of 5 upgrades. That's good. That's pretty good. Detective Charm, I've never used that. But I'm just going to go with the laser. Laser's pretty good. I like laser. see. Iron Ball plus Fireball equals Bomb, of course. This looks good. I'm buying this game. Hope they sponsor you. It's a lot of fun, Ryan. It's only 15 bucks. So pretty moderately priced. I've already gotten, I think, 15 hours. Oh, no. See how many hours I have? I have 10 hours in the game, and I'm not anywhere close to finishing it. So it's definitely like a, time to dollar ratio. I think is pretty good in this game. At least what I've got out of it so far. What do I want to mix it with? I kind of want to mix that. Fart and I'll sub. Well, alternative Lucas, if I had one in the chamber, I would just for you, but unfortunately, for everyone listening, I'm rather gasless right now. But I'll keep you in mind next time I do let one loose. Let's create the ghost ball. Let's go with the virus. Ghost plus poison equals virus, apparently. Ooh. Definitely want to go double lasers. I feel like the double lasers is like pretty much always good to get. Yeah, I'm cleaning this area out pretty good. The holy laser. Yeah, holy laser's pretty good. Exact sure. Guys don't look like they're dying anytime soon. Guys starting to break. So little cracks on the boss kind of shows that he's like getting closer to dying. They're getting a little low on the screen for my liking though. Yeah, I wasn't thinking these guys would take me, but that's actually pretty crazy. They kind of kicked my ass. Wow. I was doing real good there, then like I just couldn't kill those guys. I don't know if I've ever lost in those guys before. Alright, I think we want to build some more wheat farms. So let's go 1, 2. Perfect. Rearrange, I want those over. That. Can I build the wheat farm house? I cannot. I need 100 gold, which I have 2. Where do I want to send to? Let's go get some. Well, we're pretty good on wood. I guess let's try to build up this thing a little bit. Maybe I'll get it in one run? Nope, they're all going that way now. Okay, let's just go to another run. We're low on gold. Why are we so low on gold? It's kind of sad. The empty nester uses the ghost ball and gets no baby balls. Each shot requires multiple. Each shot shoots multiple instances of one equipped special ball. Interesting. It's kind of dark, but we're going to go with it. To the boneyard. I can see how this build could be good if you're really good at the game, because so basically the way it works is you have special balls, which are like the cool ones, all the upgrades, and then you have baby balls, which are like the little white ones that like you get like a bunch of, and they kind of spam the screen. They bounce around a lot. That's kind of what I rely on to win, is a bunch of the baby balls, like getting a bunch of those to just like overwhelm stuff. But if I have to actually bounce back the special balls to be efficient, I'm gonna do very well with this character, probably. Although multiple lasers seems like it could be good. Five upgrades is very nice, especially this early. Let's go for the assassin. Oh, another thing about this game, I guess I hadn't shown yet, they have an encyclopedia, so you can look at all of the balls you've got and all of the different combinations of evolutions you've got so far, which I also like. I want to fill this out. All the different items you've got, so on and so forth. And you can see how much is left, so you know like about how many things you have left to find. Splits into a clone on hit 2 times. Sure. Sounds like it could get out of hand pretty quickly. That just goes virus? I don't know if I want that again. I kind of just want... I'm going to reroll because I want to get the laser. What is this? Friendly pieces gain 100% more health. What's a friendly piece? I don't know what that means, but... nice ball. I really want to get the double laser with this, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Guess we'll go with... Let's just go with the poison, I guess. Boom, boom, boom. Explosions, always like that one. Save that, see if I can get a level up real quick for the cell ball. So I can fuse it. I have time though. No, let's go grab it. Okay. That was kind of a waste, but I'm really holding out for the double lasers. I don't want to waste the laser upgrade yet. Now we can go virus, I think. Actually, both of those do the radiation beam, huh? So this first level I've beaten pretty much every character I have so far. It's not too bad. I know I lost on it earlier with the knight, but it's a pretty straightforward level. No whole, just like the only really thing you gotta dodge are these little arrows. It's not too bad. And the boss is pretty easy. You should get to it. If I get to it. I'm really not doing a whole lot of damage to these bosses lately. Go. That. So it looks like I have like 2 more chances to get the horizontal laser, then I'm just going to give up on it. So let's see what we get with this level up. No. Nope. Looks like I can use those two things. Do I want to use those things? I don't think I do. Let's just get some gold. Let's just get some gold. I need that for my town anyway. That's what I'm really doing, is farming gold. So. Get one last level up for the boss. Let's see what we get. We did not get the laser, so let's go with lightning. Come on, get the last guy. There we go. I shoot right at him. Kind of works with the ghost ball, actually. It actually works surprisingly well with the ghost ball. Normally you have to bounce stuff off the back to hit this guy, but this thing goes through people, so the ghost ball just goes right through the front and is hitting him and doing a lot of damage. So I'm kind of cheesing there. Yay! So your characters get levels, which increases their stats, and also almost just yanked my analog pocket through the wall. Stepped on its cord. It wasn't good. Whoopsies. That was almost bad. But yeah, you get level ups, and if you beat a run with a character, it like improves the trophy. Each trophy for an area has like stats tied to it for the number of characters you beat in a run with. So you kind of get permanent upgrades the more people you beat each level with, which helps make obviously subsequent runs a little easier. Alright, let's build those wheat farms. We have 1, 2, 3. We wanted this farm here. Can I build another of these? What's this place called again? The Villa. I don't think I can. Maybe I could put it in between though. If I moved everything up. Put this squeeze in here maybe. I have to move these guys. Let's put y'all just there for now. That can go here. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, bought it on Steam so I can't play it on Mac. I bought it on Steam so I can't play on Mac. I'll wait for Switch Physical. So, okay, I'm confused. Did you buy it on Steam knowing you couldn't play it on Mac? And therefore you're going to wait for the Switch Physical version? Or... Oh, so you can play on Mac. I just read that wrong. Apologies. Okay. I was worried it didn't have a Mac version. You like bought a version you couldn't play or something. Okay. I read it properly after the 5th try. One thing that bothers me is little stuff like this. Like these tiles are too wide. and this house that improves their like productivity is 3 wide, so I can't find like the perfect place for it to go. Which kind of irks me. You can play on Mac. Okay, yeah, I just read it wrong the first time. So we're gonna put it, I guess, like that and just deal with it. Can we upgrade? Let's upgrade stuff. We're gonna get all the wheat in the world here. Okay, let's rearrange so these guys don't block the way. Now we're gonna harvest all this wheat. It's gonna be very nice. We will never be wanting for wheat again. That kind of sucked. I didn't do that very well, but... Alright. Let's get a person in there. Who's going to be the other wheat farmer? Let's make it the shield bearer. Seems like he would do a good job harvesting. Alright, so we have the wheat situation figured out. I'm mostly over pinball, now I'm addicted to Hollow Knight. Interesting. Have you ever played Hollow Knight before? I just finished Silk Song. Took me a long time to finish it, but I really enjoyed it. I also really like the original Hollow Knight, so if you're just playing it for the first time, I'm happy for you. I hope you enjoy it. Those are some big games, though. They take some time to get through. I think next we'll upgrade our tree farm situation. Or a lumberyard, I guess is the word for that, not tree farm. Alright, so let's do the shade. Let's not do the shade. I want to do a different person to pick a different level. Who hasn't beaten the ice level yet? Anyone? The empty nester. Let's do you. Yeah, no, I didn't. Maybe we should just do the fungus area again. Let's do the itchy finger and go to the fungal forest. So the itchy finger shoots all crazy. He's like a little cowboy guy. So he doesn't shoot straight, he shoots all over the place, and he has a fireball that he starts out with. Not doing very well to start. I guess I'll level up the burn ball. Lightning ball. I would like to get the ice ball if possible. See if I can't mix the ice and the fire together. It's normally a fun mixture. It's not ideal. Didn't want to waste that, but this guy's struggling here early on. Not doing a whole lot of damage. Guess we could use the brood mother. Spawns more of the baby balls. Definitely need some horizontal laser action going on here real quick. That helped clear things out a little bit. I guess we could go Lightning and Broodmother maybe? Yes, that'll be good. Ah! Okay. Oh, heck yeah. You know we're doing the fire tornado upgrade here in a minute. Upgrade wind. Upgrade wind again, and then we'll get the mixture, which means we can do fire tornado. How's it going, Dan? Let's see what. You have not played before. Recently got an N64 for the first time. What a fascinating console. Yeah, Ryan, I grew up with the N64, but I only played like a few games growing up. I played like a lot of Mario 64 and like Yoshi's Story and stuff like that. I've since started trying to buy some more N64 games because that new Analog 64 is coming out at some point, Analog 3D. So I'm going to try to get into N64, like checking out some games I missed as a kid when that finally comes out. I've tried to collect a few of them. I really want to play more of the Smash 64, so I got a copy of that. I want to really dive into that. I've not played a whole lot of that growing up. What's up, Dan? Yeah, I still need to play this. You're instead of mine, you're playing the game. This game's interesting. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it, Dan. It does kind of take a lot of focus, just because like the balls are flying everywhere, and it's like kind of overwhelming. But it's very, stimulating at least to look at. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm not that far though, Dan. I think I'm on like level 4 of like, maybe like 4 of 8 or 4 of 10 or something like that. So I'm not super far yet. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Lots of different characters that have different little gameplay quirks to them. This guy's like a cowboy who starts with a fireball and has like wild aim. So it gets very hectic very quickly. Can't tell if I'm doing good or not. I feel like I'm kind of in like a stressful state on this level at all times, but I feel like I'm doing okay. Come on. The good thing about this level... Oh, damn it. Got close. I was gonna say, the good thing about that level is if I can make it to the last boss, the last boss level was not super hard. Okay. What did we unlock? We unlocked the... Increase movement speed during harvest by 10%. Just like at all times? Heck yeah. So I'll just put that right there for now. Let's try to build that building up. Very nice. I've seen Mike Matei playing this quite a bit on his live stream a couple of months ago, playing other Steam games. Yeah, I think there was a demo for this game that came out a while back, so I think some people have been playing it for a while, at least in a demo state. I didn't find out about it till it was in that Nintendo Direct. Maybe it was in Indie World. It was a couple months ago. But I've been kind of keeping an eye on it since. Let's try that again. I'm gonna try that level again as the itchy finger, because I feel like we had something going there. Looks fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun, Mom. Thanks for stopping by. Boom. I guess we'll start with the Midnight Oil. It's pretty good for this guy. Starts out with Fireball. I think tonight I'm going to be having some taco bowls. I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty hungry right now, so taco bowls is going to hit the spot. I don't want to just go down the same path as last time, but also laser's pretty good. Do I want bomb? I guess I kind of want bomb. No, I don't want bomb because that's not good with the midnight oil. Let's go lightning. Just to repeat a last try, I guess. Maybe this time will be different. Excellent. I don't know if I got anything that can synergize very well this run, if I just got a bunch of random stuff. I feel like I just got a bunch of random stuff. So we'll find out here in a second when I grab that little mixy thing. Lightning, laser, fire. Let's go burn lightning. This adds burn and deals. Excellent. Okay, so this might work out well for me because the lightning is going to inflict the burn, which will help the midnight oil thing, which I think will spiral out of control. Hopefully. Be a good test how fast we kill this guy. I think I died pretty quick. Vertical laser. This could be good. Things are looking up. this, and then we can get the holy laser next, and things are going to go all sorts of good for us. Oh yeah. That. What do we want for the last one? Ghost or wind? Passes through enemies and slows them down, or passes through enemies and does damage? I'm gonna go with the slow them down version. Start to stack up a little bit. I want to upgrade. It's like a cross between Centipede, Space Invaders, and Pinball. Yeah, kind of is a cross of those things. Space Invaders is definitely one of the inspirations. I don't even know what Centipede. I'm trying to think of what Centipede's like. I know you like Centipede, but I can't say I played much Centipede in my life. Let's use that one. Let's mix the egg sac and the wind. What does that do? Passing through enemies and slows down for 8 seconds. Goes and stands. Spawn balls have the same properties as wind. That's what I want to see. Thank you. My last one, I guess I'll just do vampire. No, let's do iron ball. The last one. Seems like this run's gonna work out. At least I hope it does. Things are kind of getting scary though. Let's just go for the gold, right? Let's just go for gold. And here we will go for, I guess, wheat. think this build specifically is going to do really well against this boss also. Gold. Boss should be spawning here shortly. There we go. This boss will go down pretty quick to this build. Yeah, it did a lot of damage. Good job, Shroom Swarm. Died very easily to the old Trigger Finger. What's his name? Trigger Finger? Happy Finger? The Itchy Finger. That's what his name is. The Itchy Finger. I got 3 new buildings. This game does a good job of constantly giving you new upgrades to keep building. Really dangles that carrot well. Let's see what we got here. Reduce level up reroll cost by 20% for the casino, or EXP gain by 5%. I know what I'm picking. Okay. Can I afford the casino? Looks like I can. Can I fit it anywhere is the question. Might have to rearrange a little bit. The mansion unlocks a new character. Looks like I also can't fit that anywhere. Let's do a little rearranging. To expand again, I'm already out of room. Let's put this here. Now we'll move that in a second. I want to get all my new buildings in this little alleyway so I can upgrade them. Upgrade them, build them, whatever. There we go. Okay, now we can build those other buildings, maybe. Mansion. Very nice. And the casino we cannot afford, but it's okay. Let's build all this stuff. Didn't quite finish the mansion, but got the first building done. Maybe we'll get the mansion. There we go. The Spendthrift. Music also sounds like... Okay, Ryan, I'm glad you caught that. This music reminds me so much of the Cult of the Lamb song. And I was wondering, like, because I don't think it's not the same dev, but they're both Devolver published. I wonder if, like, there's a little sharing going on there. Because this song sounds just like the Cult of the Lamb, like, bass music. Really need to move this thing so I can get the... I want to get that built. Let's actually do a special harvest just for that. I want to get that built right now. So I think it's going to change up the game a little bit. Uh-oh. It's a lot of wasted time there. So what does this do? Allows you to bring two characters into a run, combining their abilities. It sounds really broken. Shoots all balls at the same time in a wide arc. Okay, let's try that guy. Cross shield bearer. I wonder if I get credit for beating it with both of them. It'd be awesome if I did. That'll save me so much time. I guess let's go laser. Can't go wrong with laser. Good. Let's start trying to get these guys sneak up on the front here, guys. Okay. Earthquake. There are different composers. Riverboy, who did Cult of the Lamb, passed away 6 months ago. That's sad. This game is also someone named Amos Roddy. Well, that stinks. I really like the Cult of the Lamb soundtrack. They are very similar in sound. I liked Cult of the Lamb a lot when I played on the original Switch, and towards the end of the game it started to get really laggy because I guess the Switch just couldn't handle it. I wonder if I went back to that game on the Switch 2, I bet that wouldn't be a problem. And I also wonder, if any of those updates to that game would be any fun, because I've not checked the game out since launch, so maybe it'd be fun to go check that game out again. That game was a lot of fun. It's a shame the composer passed away, though. Don't really have a very good build going on right now, but I feel like this whole two-character thing just inherently makes the game a little bit easier. Sure, let's go with poison. Earthquake. I don't know if Earthquake and Iron have anything together. I'm really hoping that beating this with this like mixture of the characters gives me credit for both characters. Because it is quite literally gonna like let me get all the upgrades twice as fast, which sounds very fun to me. I guess I'll have to finish this round to figure that out. So I better not screw it up. Ooh. Earthquake and Poison makes... What does Earthquake and Poison make? It makes the Swamp. I'll take it. Guess I could do Dark Crossball. Yep. Swamp seems to be doing pretty well. I'm not entirely sure what it's doing though. What is it doing? What does Swamp do? Enemies who walk into blobs are dealt damage and slowed down. Excellent. So it's just a damage over time and a slow thing. Seems like a pretty good mix to me. Upgrade the swamp. Let's focus on this guy. He's got plenty of health still. So far I watch, I feel like the difficulty goes up really quickly. Thoughts? Yeah. So when I first, when I first started playing the game, I didn't have any upgrades. I had a lot of trouble just beating the first level, even like getting to the boss of the first level. But what the game does really well is, with all the stuff in the town and all the the town building stuff, they're like constantly stacking on upgrades on levels, like small percentage changes that build up really quickly. So I think it definitely starts out pretty hard to beat a level, and then it kind of snowballs, but each new area, like the fourth area I have right now is the fungus area, it's definitely a step up of difficulty over the previous area. I think that what that means is I just gotta play some of the previous levels with more characters, stack some more of those upgrades, and then I'll start snowballing through that one as well. So yeah, I think it also kind of depends on how synergistic you're being with your build. You know, if you're just picking random stuff like it's easy to do sometimes, maybe, you know, you don't do as well as you could. But, you know, it's kind of like any roguelite. If you get good luck and you mix things really well, you can find some really broken builds that can help you beat it really quickly. But I guess TLDR, the game does a good job of giving you permanent upgrades to help you snowball through areas where you don't get stuck for too long. I keep forgetting to have laser on here. Let's cross. I want to cross those. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Swamp in this. That's probably not. Let's just upgrade. I don't have done the ice level yet today. I need to show the ice level off. I haven't done that one yet. Yeah. I don't think I've done the desert level much either. I think I did the desert level at least once though, so we'll do the ice level next. I'm going to show that one off. This being the first level, it's the one I've played the most, obviously, because I'm trying to beat... Like, I'm not going to a level until I've beaten the previous one with each character. So I've done this one the most, and only done that fungus area with a couple of characters. I've done the first three. This game is also similar to Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, it's funny you said that. My sister said it reminds her of Bloons Tower Defense. I don't know if you ever played Bloons Tower Defense before, but I guess Plants vs. Zombies is a tower defense-like game, so I can see the similarities. Let's actually start doing some damage here. I'm not doing so well so far. Might get the angle right. Who's that boss in Dark Souls 3? The guy in the pit, who just like kind of, not Wolnir, is it Wolnir? With the bracelets he hit? That's what this guy reminds me of. Pro billiards players who crush this game. Anyone, yeah. Real, you mathematicians, those trigonometry people, just destroy this game. How's it going, Rob? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I didn't even think about billiards. This is a billiards-like. Come on. I don't normally struggle this much on this boss, but this build is not suited for this boss, I guess. The one I did earlier while I was just shooting through him the whole time was super good. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so you only get experience for the first character. That's interesting. I wonder if you get credit for beating it with the second character. Oh, no, you do get experience. Okay. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Let's double check. I want to make sure I get the check mark for both characters, because if I do, that's great. Let's just continue. Do I get check mark for both? Looks like I do. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Okay, do we have any new buildings to build? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we have the casino. Let's build the casino. get this casino built real quick. If I'm really... Let's try that. That was quick. I think all my buildings are currently built. That rarely happens. Okay, so what does the casino do again? I can reduce level up reroll cost by 20%. That's okay, I guess. Billiards light. That's a billiards light. Let's see. I guess I'll upgrade that. Upgrade that. There's just constantly things to upgrade. I can upgrade all of my farm stuff. It's very nice you can highlight and see what's available to upgrade with your money. Okay. Let's do the ice level. We've not done that yet today. So who has not beat the ice level? I guess I could do the same characters. Let's do the empty nester. Cross. Let's see. Empty nester cross the spendthrift. Yeah, I'll be doing the snowy shores. The boss in this level is pretty tough for me. It's one of the, it's probably the hardest boss I've fought so far, as far as like how I play the game. I have trouble dodging one of its attacks. Let's get that. There we go. Level up the vampire ball. If we get one more quick level up and fuse those, that'd be fun. Doesn't look like I'm going to. Ooh, what does this make? The ghost vampire makes the soul sucker. Passes through enemies and saps them with a 30% chance of stealing 1 health. Like it. Wind ball. It's funny, there's another ball-related game coming out this month that I'm looking forward to a lot. It's the new Katamari. I don't think there's been a new Katamari in a while. It's been lots of remakes, but new Katamari should be coming out. I think it's like next week, actually. It's like, man, there's so many games coming out that I want to play. So maybe next week we'll be streaming some Katamari. Which is also like a favorite of mine. This game should do a crossover with Katamari. I don't know how it would work. I guess the ball would get bigger as it bounces off of stuff, and it would just start rolling over everything off the walls. I think it could work. I need to get some people on the phone. Not really digging this build I got going on right here. Yeah, I got both the Katamari games on the Switch 1. I'm excited to play this new one on the Switch 2. Maybe it'll be a little more smooth. Like, it wasn't like... The first ones weren't bad on the Switch 1 or anything, but I'm sure they were better on the PlayStation. I'm hoping maybe this, they'll just be like, you know, equivalent games on this version. I'm also debating if I want to buy it physically. Like, I like to buy games physically, but I think it's only a Switch 1 version of the game. If there's a Switch 2 version of the game, like a Switch 2 box, I would definitely get it physically for the Switch. But now I'm like, this is a Switch 1 box. Maybe I just get it digitally. It doesn't matter that much. I don't know why I'm making a big deal out of it, but just Zach thoughts. Let's get that shotgun. I don't know why an egg sack crossed an iron ball makes a shotgun, but we're rolling with it. Next week I ordered Katamari, Tomb Raider, and Golden Tee. They won't get played. That's me every week. Oh, I got all these new games I can play. They won't get played. Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about it, like, because I feel like everyone I talk to, everyone keeps saying there's too, like, I'm so behind, there's too many games, Is the problem that there's just too many video games releasing? Is that as simple as it is? Is there's just too many good games coming out too quickly? Are we just... Is the problem just embarrassment of riches? Because I know there's a bunch of games coming out, obviously, but is it like... Is that the problem for everyone? It feels like everyone's problem is there are too many good video games. I do not have the time to play them. I don't know how you fix that problem, like... Tell people to stop making video games? Like, that doesn't seem like a good solution. It's gotta be more choosy, I guess. This October in particular, there was like a bunch of games in October I want to play. I've already missed a few of them. But Mina the Hollower got delayed, so that's a little bit less for the month to play. Sneak that behind this guy. The Brood Mother would be good here. Not looking good. They gotta die pretty quick. Uh-oh. Please, no. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. I think we just need to come to the terms we don't need to play all the games and it's okay. Yeah, I guess, you know, that's... I've like slowly been coming to that realization that like I can't play everything. And I do buy more games than I play. And I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with just like getting the games and having them on the shelf for the one day where I do decide I'll play them, even if it's years later. I think I've kind of come to terms with that. I'm not going to play all the games I buy, at least not initially. But I still want to try. What I need is like a summer break from when I was a kid, you know, and you have nothing to do for like 3 months. Imagine if that was the thing. Imagine summer break for adults. 3 months to play video games and just like go outside and do nothing. Let's go with the light ball. Try unemployment, it's a thing. Bird Dog, I'm glad you got to the other end of it. I hope you enjoyed your time. Happy for you. I did go on unemployment a couple times during COVID. So I got, like, COVID was different. I feel like COVID was like more of a sense of dread without having a job. I'm sure it's always a sense of dread. What am I talking about? But yeah, I did play lots of games during COVID, as I'm sure everyone else did. I've been trying to trim out my collection and started playing some games I had not played, then decided I need to keep it. For example, Metro Redux. I wish I had like the willpower to just like have a list of all the games on my shelf I haven't played, and then like spin a wheel, and then whatever it lands on, I just play that. That'd be a cool way to go through the games. Just up to chance. Forgot to say, Bird Dog, thanks for joining in. Hope you're having a good day. This is the attack I can never dodge really well. I could get hit by that every time. This boss is definitely the one that gives me the most trouble, I would say. Not looking so great here. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to it. Stupid ice shields. Reduce the speed a little bit and focus. Something's going on back there. The shotgun shells, it looks like. Going crazy. Okay. Funny Bird Dog saying that I grew up in a culture where the fear of unemployment is enough for people to save up and not spend. I decided it was not for me. I mean, I'm not going to speak for Bird Dog, but I will say he was probably just joking around, but yeah, tough situation people have to deal with sometimes with that. I know a lot of people are struggling. It sucks for a lot of kids that like are coming out of school now and like just. I feel like entry-level jobs are hard to come by these days. That's what I've been reading, at least. The whole AI boom taking away a lot of entry-level positions. Kinda lame. Kinda sucks. Hopefully we'll get to the other end of this thing and things will be for the better, we'll see. Or things will just continue to get worse. This is a slow boss fight. I feel like I'm slowly but surely chipping away at this thing. No! Don't kill me. A few direct shots maybe? Nope, that wasn't enough. I feel like its health bar is like damn near invisible now. So a couple shots off the back maybe. Come on, that's gotta be enough. There we go. Yep. At least I have plenty of video games to distract me. I think we need to expand. Where do we want to expand to? Maybe just directly in the back? I feel like I really need to like place my houses somewhere. I feel like they're just kind of in the way. Let's rearrange this a little bit. What does this do again? Nothing. Nothing. Let's just put that there. Let's make it a little alleyway for my things that need to get upgraded. For each nearby building, passively gain $1 every minute. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know why a mansion does that, but whatever. Is it saying that the mansions, people who live in mansions, passively generate income off of people that live next to them? Is that what it's getting at? Let's just switch that around this way. That's not going to work. Actually, I could flip this around. Let's move this guy there and flip this guy around. There we go, just like that. Now we can shoot in that gap and get lots of buildings done. Something like that. Come on, a couple more. Oh, I didn't quite get that one. What was this one? The Exorcist. We'll have to wait till next time, I guess. I'm not generating a lot of gold. Maybe we need another gold mine. What do you get? Got plenty of rocks, though. Should I build another gold mine? Guess it doesn't hurt. Let's go 2 more gold mines. Let's just get crazy with it. And then we will get them built. So we can assign a worker to them. Play a little Tetris there, okay. Let's get those buildings all built up. That was enough. Didn't get that one building built yet, but maybe someone will land in there. Nope, doesn't look like it. At least got the gold mines built. So now we can assign a worker in there. Who wants to work in the gold mines? The empty nester, he'll do great in there. And the spendthrift, he'll do great in there. Alright. Off to another run. Let's just go with the money option. We need money. So the cohabitants cross the shield bearer. I think they both want to do the liminal desert. I think it's the one I haven't beaten this stream. I've not beaten the liminal desert this stream yet. So let's earn us some gold. Let's banish something. I haven't banished something before. I don't care about these stupid daggers. Get rid of it. Guess I'll take the spike collar. Ah! I'm stuck! That's why I was going so slow. I was on like the slowest speed, that's why. Sure, we'll go with the cell. I can't tell if I like horizontal laser more or vertical laser more. Things that keep me up at night. Should be able to get some fusions here in a second. I think I'm gonna go with the poisonous laser. I haven't been using that lately, but I bet that's probably pretty good. What does this do? Deal 9 to 18 per second to enemies within 2 okay, sure. Get close and... oh, let's mix that. I haven't done this yet. The cell cross brood mother makes the... yucky. The maggot. Infest enemies on hits with maggots. When they die, they explode into baby balls. Okay. music is pretty good. I like that, obviously I think every level has a different music track. I think my favorite so far, like I said, I only have 4 levels, but I do really like the fungus music, the level 4 music. Fungal Fields or something like that. That's my favorite one so far. But I'm sure there's plenty of more good music once I get the rest of the levels. This guy's not dying super quick. Just focus on him for a second. Doing like a crazy poison build this time. It seems to be working pretty well. I do like that pretty much every time I play, there's like a new build, a new way to play the game. Lots of fun combinations. Get the radiation beam. Definitely doing that one. What will my last ball to be, though? Probably something that mixes with the iron ball, because the iron ball is not very good unless you mix it with something. Oh yeah, I died on these guys last time, I forgot. I was talking crap about them, how I don't normally die on those guys. And they beat me last time. So that's special attention and care into these guys this time. Okay, they're going down quick this time. Let's go Earthquake. Earthquake again. Okay, they went down fast this time. Couldn't take the maggot balls. Guess iron and earthquake fuse. I want to be my last one. Something that's good on its own. I guess let's go back to Broodmother. Yeah, this is a lot to take in on this one. These maggots are going crazy. Not healing a lot though. I feel like I'm low on health. I need to get some potions though. The boss might give me some trouble. let's just get some gold. We're low on gold back at the home base. Sometimes it's hard to tell like what is my attacks and what the enemy attacks are when it gets so busy like this. I feel like that's why I take damage sometimes. I guess just in general dodge things that are red. Probably a safe bet. I feel like we're just barely making it by on this one now. It's starting to get a little catching up to me a little bit. Just enough firepower to kind of clean it up every time. Let's get some wood. Clean these guys up and we should be able to take the boss out, but I don't have a whole lot of health. I'm a little worried. Alright, now I can focus on the boss. And hopefully come out successfully. I wonder if the bosses are harder if you do the two-character thing. It takes that into consideration. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, these lasers are gonna hit me. Let's go do the rule of thumb for any boss fight in any video game. Take out the minions first, so as to not get overwhelmed. Doing not great on health, but not feeling terribly about it. Uh-oh. Definitely gonna get hit by some of these. Things are not looking good. Oh my gosh, damn it. It's almost like I was too wide to fit through those gaps. That sucks. I think the hitbox is just the characters. I think. It was hard to tell. Because I was definitely wider than I wanted to be there. Dang. Well, we got close on that one. Sure. I did get a blueprint though. What is this? A magnet factory? We got the It is called the Magnet Factory. Interesting. Increased pickup range by 0.5 tiles. Is it just like all the time? Hell yeah. Let's harvest. Get a nice low angle here. See if we can get lots of bounces. There we go. I feel like I need to buy some more forests now. Let's expand. And we're going to double our forest production. Nope, not that. Okay, grab all that, move that all back here. We're going to do the same thing with the forest that we did for the wheat farm, which is looks like right there. These two go here. This guy will go like that. Let me buy a bunch more. Oh, we gotta move all the freaking rocks though. Dang. Let's build the forest first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I have money for anyway. Look at my beautiful town. Look at Babylon in all of its glory. Let's look at the upgrade. Magnet tile factory. And upgrade a gold mine again, really? Okay. What does upgrading this do? Secondary characters ball starts level 2. Hell yeah. So many upgrades in this game. Okay. Let's go to another run. The Shade and the Embedded, huh? I can give that a go. Let's try to avenge ourselves with the desert level. The liminal desert. So the Shade, what he does is his attacks come from the back. So it makes it a little bit different. You get like critical hits more, so you do like a lot of damage, but the problem is if something makes it to the front, it's very difficult to hit it. So you gotta really stay on top of things with this guy. Because if you let it get out of control, you're probably just gonna lose. He does really well with the iron ball because the assassin ability does more damage if things hit in the back. So if I can get an iron ball, that would be ideal for this guy. We'll see. I have not been able to win a run with the Shade yet because things get a little confusing. Like obviously it's like mirrored the direction you're shooting, so I get a little turned around and then I always end up like things end up getting to the front and I just can't kill them, so I end up losing. Which is already happening here, but iron ball, thank you. It's just what I wanted. This is the one time I want the iron ball. Pretty much avoided every other run except unless I'm using this guy. like lasers is probably really good for shade also. Just to hit the stuff in the front. Pretty low on health. We're so early in a run. If I can level up Dark one more time, I think we'll be sitting pretty. Right. Now he's gonna get a mix. Like with bosses, you gotta take them out early with shade, because once they get down low, it's hard to do a lot of damage to them. Excellent. Let's get the assassin. That'll be very good for this build. I think the next time I would really like to get lasers, I think that'd be good for this. We're already starting to lose control here. This is not great. Waste my level up, but I might have to. This build might be good for the boss of this world. Just really focus damage on him from the back of the arena. Might be good for all bosses now that I think about it, because they're all kind of blocked from the front. So maybe if I can get to the boss of this guy, it just makes easy work of the bosses, I don't know. Ooh, do I go with a new one? I think I want to go with a new one. Yucky. Voluptuous Egg Sac. Explodes into 2-3 egg sacs on hitting an enemy. Has a 3-second cooldown before it can use it again. Oh, that's lame. be doing okay though. These bozos again. Really need to focus on these guys. Things are gonna get bad. The further they get down, the scarier it gets. Any second now. Yeah, this isn't good. Vertical lasers will help though. Yeah, we're gonna lose. That sucks. Come on, break it. Damn. That was close. I feel like I'm not very good with the shade character. It's like the one thing I haven't been able to win with. I guess we'll just finish building this building right here. Okay. Let's upgrade the magnet factory again. Have I really not beaten a level with this person yet? That sucks. Let's try to beat another person on the fungus level. So let's do the warrior. Cross. Has anyone beaten the fungus? Yeah, you beaten the fungus. Let's do warrior cross repentant. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's do itchy finger cross repentant on the fungal forest. No, but itchy finger's already done. Ah, that's lame. Okay, you've already done fungal forest. I want to waste a slot. Yeah, let's just do warrior crossed repentant on the fungal forest. Probably do 2 more runs. I think is a good place to stop. Do 2 more runs and we'll call it. That might put us at the 3-hour mark, which I think is a good length stream. Plus we got this cool music to listen to now, so things are going to go by faster. I like that. Frozen spike. Sec, sure. I think what we're really going to want is something to mix with ice, so maybe like a wind spell. Would mix well. I can get wind. Soundtrack download would be really cool for this game. Have they said when the physical comes out for this game? And what platforms it'll come on? I wouldn't mind double dipping. Cult of the Lamb had soundtrack included with it. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. How did that, like, what form did the soundtrack take? Cult of the Lamb is like a CD soundtrack? I'm trying to think of what it would form it would come in. A vinyl would be cool. Just have this on in the background all the time. Yeah, got some freeze flame action going on here. Frozen flame, apologies. Maybe if we're lucky, if we win this run, we'll unlock a new level and we can do the last run of the day can be on a new level. That's something to strive for. Come on. A little scary over here already. Maybe we spoke too soon about doing the next level. I can't even beat this one. Couldn't find any info on physical for this game yet. I'm sure they will one day. Yeah, if it's Devolver, they'll probably eventually. Or since it's Devolver, not if it's Devolver. Ouch. This level's tough. That's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be it here in a second. Yeah. Did not last very long that time. That was a short run. Let's get that magnet factory going again. Not the best harvest in the world, but got some gold, I guess. Let's try that again. Shade and Shield Bearer might not be a bad mix. because it can mix the thing pretty easily. Let's give this guy a go, I guess. Alright. So I said 2 more runs last time. I think it'll actually be 2 more runs this time. Hello, I'm back. I just finished By Sweet Carol. Nice, Craig. Did your thoughts change drastically by the end? Did you enjoy it? Ooh, what is this? Game number 56 this year. Dang, Craig, nice. So far, this is proving to be a good combination of characters. I think I'm at like 40 games, Craig. I think it sounds right. My thoughts did change drastically in a good way. Bugs aside, I absolutely love it. There you go, nice. Glad to hear it, Craig. Craig, is that game getting a physical release at all? This is proving to be a pretty good build so far. We're gonna, I guess, mix the brood mother and the cell to get the maggots. And maybe I can get the vertical laser and get the holy laser also. And then we'll be really cooking. I feel like the laser is really good with the assassin guy because it can hit stuff in the front and kind of struggle to hit otherwise. I get a lot of gold from these clear bonuses. Oh, I hope so. I don't think there's any worry about definitely double dip. We need more clock tower lights. Yeah, it's definitely like a cool game to take inspiration from, and I think it's funny that this year of all years we played Clock Tower. It got a re-release, and there's that new indie game that like is reminiscent of it. Pretty neat. See, this is where Assassin's kind of a problem. This guy's up front, and I can't really hit him very well because he's everything's so high up there. I can't get my balls down here. So I just kind of lose. Kill this guy though, I think I can survive. Come on. There we go. Okay, that was scary. Let's get the maggots, and I think that'll help us out a lot. Do I want vampire? No, I definitely want the, let's re-roll. I want vertical laser. I think vertical laser is going to be real important for this build. Oh, physical Switch and PS5 come out next Tuesday. Heck yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Well, there you go, Craig. Physical comes out next Tuesday. That's pretty quick after release. Yo, what I had no clue, get some double dipping soon. Craig, are you gonna get the PS5 version or the Switch version? I want to re-roll for vertical laser, please. There we go. Let's freaking go. I'm going to rain hellfire upon everybody once I get the vertical laser leveled up. Focus on that guy real quick. Should kill him pretty quick. Holy laser! Now we're cooking. I stopped buying digital console games so I would have followed the physical release schedule. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like, I like to get my games physically, but some games, like, just, you know, I want to play them right now. They're out digital first, and sometimes I'll double dip for the, you know, the physical release when they come out. But it's becoming more and more common for games to come out digitally first, which I feel like is only going to keep leading into, you know, getting digital first and digital only, but we'll see. Hell yeah. That was a good level up. Do I want Earthquake? I think Earthquake's probably pretty good here. Hopefully I get to test my theory pretty soon that the assassin class is really good, the shade class is really good against bosses, since they don't have shields in the back. I can just kind of spam them real quick. I've not actually made it to a boss with the shade yet, so I'm able to test that theory. I don't think I want to mix anything else. I think I want to keep the balls I have here and not risk ruining one of them by fusing. I think I'm just going to keep going for the free gold from here on. If I PS5, I just prefer buying everything on PlayStation. TBH is my primary place to play and collect modern stuff. Okay. Would you replay it? I guess I said replay it. It comes out next week. Are you going to replay it, Craig, to try to get like the platinum trophy or anything? I know you said it had a hard platinum, but low on wood. This build ended up doing pretty good. Got scary there for a moment, but freaking maggots are crazy. See if we can take out the poor boss before he even sees what's happening. Spam it from the back. Yeah, it's gonna kill it real quick. Well, nice. So it looks like if I can finally make it through a run with the shade, killing the bosses is going to be pretty easy. Because that was probably the fastest I've killed a boss so far. Alright, we'll do one more run. Let's see if we can finally beat another fungus run. I've only beaten that once today. I get this stuff upgraded. So let's move you right there for now. Let's move you right there for now. Let's shoot in this gap. Come on. Getting close. Ah, it's like one away, man. I'll probably just do that again. Let's just do it again. Let's just harvest again. What's the harm? Man, that sucked. Failure on that one. What do we want to upgrade? Got plenty to upgrade. XP gained, that's probably good. Let's upgrade all these farms. That's kind of lame though. Upgrade the scaling stuff if we can. Upgrade the market. And upgrade the shoemaker. And the spa. And I guess the gold mine. Okay, one more run. Don't know about platinum. Doing a no-death run sounds like a nightmare. Imagine getting to the last 5 minutes of the game and dying. I would lose my mind. Is it a long game? Is it one of those games if you just like know the way to go, it goes by quickly? Or is that not an accurate assessment? I want to go with ironed. Let's go with embedded cross repentant on the fungal forest. And win, lose, or draw. This will be the last one for the stream. So hopefully we can make it into this one a decent time, because we've been Kind of getting our ass kicked on this one today. It took me 8 hours. Simple. Gotcha. So we're looking at, by the time you know what you're doing, reruns will probably take like 4 hours. Yeah, that would definitely suck to get to the end of that and die. But does dying feel like it's random, or does it feel like you can avoid it if you know it's coming? Is it like sometimes you're just gonna die because that's the way it goes? Or does it feel like you can avoid it? Okay, so we can do wind, cross, poison. I like this. Okay, we have 2 synergistic things already. Let's get this and level up. Oh shit, he's still going. Yeah, Tyler, you've made it for the last run, so hopefully we can come out successfully. You've been grinding away some ZA or what, Tyler? I'm starting to feel jealous, Tyler. I won't say jealous, because I have lots of games to play. But I do have that Pokemon itch, and hearing you talk about Pokemon has made me want to check out ZA. Alright, so I want to be careful here. I want to get... Ooh, I could get this. It's a new one. Wind and lightning. What does that leave me with? Poison and ice. Let's go with what I want. Let's try to win. So let's just go with this. I had to clean the baseball park. Gotcha. It's avoidable if you jump too early or late over a jump. Oh, so this platform that could just kill you. Yeah, that would suck. Tyler, I know you say you always you help with the baseball park. That sounds like it'd be fun, man. I'm nostalgic for you know, being around baseball stuff regularly. I bet just going to I know cleaning up probably isn't fun, but I feel like I would get some enjoyment out of that. Just like a podcast, I want to just hang out, clean up some stuff at the baseball park. It sounds like a good time. Alright, so we got some good stuff going early in this one, so I'm feeling hopeful. Although everything has a lot of health here. Remember, the saving grace of this level is if I can make it to the last boss, it's pretty easy. What do I want to go for? Maybe I could go for wind and lightning again. Get that new one I missed out on, so maybe I'll go for lightning now. Necromancer. Once per battle when you die, revive with 25% health and kill all nearby enemies. Hell yeah. I need to get that building built immediately when I get back to town. This game's got so many things that just keep you on the hook, man. I was ready to stop and it's like, oh, here's a cool new building you could build. It'd be super helpful. I want mega long legs already. Yeah, mega long legs looks like a good time. I did see clips people were sharing, Tyler, of that boss fight, and it looks very silly. think I'm going to re-roll a couple times the next one, see if I can't get the lightning upgrade. So it's a re-roll. Oh, I like baby balls. Never mind, we're gonna go, that didn't sound right. Baby rattle to get the extra baby balls. Alright, let's now we'll re-roll for lightning apples. Just spam that guy. All I know what the staff's combo was recommending that. Let me read that. I want to know what the staff's combo was recommending that design to Omori. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm sure that I'm sure they were just laughing their ass off when they came up with that design. I think that's how that conversation went. Because it's very silly. It has to be a joke design. That's where I'm at with it. Heck yeah, lightning. Okay, cool. Now hopefully we can get a couple level ups and get that new one we skipped earlier. One more level up. No, I grabbed the mixer too soon. Damn it. Alright. There's one right here. Alright, what's the new evolution? Wind and lightning makes what? Thunderstorm? Storm. Emits lightning to strike nearby enemies every second. Hell yeah. And I guess our last one, why not? Earthquake. Let's get some more wood, I guess. You got promoted. Oh, sorry, let me... I read that wrong. Let me start from the top. Look, like Omori, sir, I had a perfect idea. You know, anything we hope to support Gen 1, right? Listen, we take this Pokemon. I'm listening. Give it longer legs. Oh my god. Yeah, that's probably how it went, Tyler. I thought you were telling me you got promoted, you got good parking for a month, and then I read up the chain and it made more sense. Well, I was about to congratulate you. I hope you do get promoted and get front row parking for a month. Alright, let's see here. Boss should be spawning soon. This boss should kind of get rolled over by this build, I think. Be a good way to end the stream. Take this, Shroom Swarm. Yeah, that looks like AoE hell in there. level up at the last second. Let's get some wood. Yay. Okay. New blueprint. Alright, let's reveal what the 5th level is. Alright. Next level is... Does this say something grasslands? The Gory Grasslands. Maybe we'll stream this again. We can check out the Gory Grasslands next time. But... Alright, I think I will call it there, though. This was a blast. I'm loving this game. I'm loving hanging out with all you. So I appreciate y'all all hanging out. Ryan, Tyler, Craig. Let's see who else we had in here earlier. Ryan, Tyler, Craig, Birddog, Rob, my mother, Dan, Alternative Lucas, who asked me to fart. So I was upset I didn't get to satisfy that request. David Anderson, which coincidentally is the name of my manager at my first Mexican food restaurant, so maybe it's the same guy. Shout out David Anderson. Kelly and Peyton all stopped by. So appreciate y'all hanging out. Hope you all have a good rest of your night.